everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, The Pretty Haskins. And today, I'd like to share my own experience how and why I moved out from Indonesia to Hong Kong a couple of years ago. But before we start it, please don't forget to like and comment, also subscribe because it's free. I was alone, sitting down in my apartment, far from my family, even farther away from my boyfriend at the time, but my work was going so well. I had a lot of friends, I had more than enough, but in the back of my head, I wish I can do more. So it's all started when I was in Jakarta, living there for a couple of years ago, and then I had everything. My life was perfect. I had a really great job, I had a lot of friends, I had a lot of experience there, good memories, I had my own apartment, I have car, I had everything that I need. But part of myself always wanting something more. I always like to challenge myself to explore my skill more, and I always want to achieve something bigger or more challenging than my current situation at that time in Jakarta. So I began to questioning myself, should I go somewhere else? Should I explore my skill even more? Should I achieve something bigger than now? Should I challenge myself with something crazier than this? Should I do, I don't know, something new and I never ever experienced before? And the more I question myself, the more I think maybe I should do that. Maybe I should give it a try. Just give it a try. Don't think about the result, but just try. The first step I did was trying. And the next reasons why I want to move outside of Indonesia, because my boyfriend at that time was living in Hong Kong. We did long distance for quite a while, and we tried our best to see each other at least once every month, but oh man, it was so bad. I mean, it was bad for our wallet, and then also every time we say goodbye to each other, we began to miss each other more than ever. So if you guys in a long distance relationship right now, I totally respect you and good luck for that. I hope you guys can find another step in your relationship, so at some point you guys can have time together and not separated again. Next step, I was asking for opinions. One of those, actually, I asked for my best friend's opinions, and they said, well, if you want to move out from Indonesia, just be careful with this, and this. So basically, they gave me everything that I should concern about. And also at the end of it, they said, but look, you are more than you were before. And I was with you from you were nothing until you were now. And look at you now. You become something right now. I'm so proud of you. And if you want to achieve a bigger dream than now, I totally support you and you totally deserve this. It was definitely touching my heart. The next step that I did was asking my family's permission. I moved up to Jakarta a couple of years before, and they were like, oh my god, my daughter would go to Jakarta living by herself. That's kind of like crazy things in the family, drama. But then now I was asking for me to move up to other country, which is drama. I understand why they felt uncomfortable for me to move out to other country, because I had no friends here. I didn't know the language. And what if I got sick? Who's gonna take care of me? They know that I had a boyfriend here in Hong Kong, but they never met him before, so they had no expectation what it would be for me. And I'm the first daughter in the family, so of course they were so worried about me. But I said, okay, so if you're worried about my safety in Hong Kong, I will find a way for you guys to meet my boyfriend. And we did. At some point, I brought my boyfriend to my hometown, and basically my boyfriend said, look, I will take care of your daughter and you can trust me. I will be responsible if something bad happened with her. And eventually my mom and dad said yes. I got my family permission, I got my friends' support, and the next step was I needed to find a job, because I don't want to move out to other country with no job. it would be miserable for me. I was searching on Google the best modeling agency in Hong Kong, and I found a couple of those. And then the next Christmas holiday, I visited two of the best modeling agencies in Hong Kong. The first one, actually the modeling agency that I work with right now, and they were super friendly, they were super open about new faces, they were super loving and caring about me, even from the first start. That's why I was so in love with them. I visited this agency and then they were asking me a couple of questions, took a portrait of me, and then like general castings. And she went out to another room, and then I was waiting to a different room. And then not long after that, she came back and she said, "We like you and we'd like to work together with you start next month. What about that? Can you make it happen?" And I was like, whoa, hang on a second, what has just happened here? I was so freaking happy to hear that, because dreams like come true. Everything just so boom, 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 good job. But I said to her, wait a second, I still have a lot of work in Jakarta, and because I was working in several TV stations in Jakarta, I couldn't just out. You know, they will be so mad at me. That's why I asked for more time and said, yeah, take your time. As long as you give us a notice beforehand, before you come up to Hong Kong, we will be very happy to work with you at some point. And here it is. I went out, saw my boyfriend that was waiting for me at the time, and then I was like, and he was like, my girlfriend will move to Hong Kong. Flying back to Jakarta, I was thinking on a plane, well, this is a big thing in my life, you know. Moving to another country is a very different situation for me, very new. I never done it before. I mean, if it's just moving to another city or moving apartments, of course it will be just okay because I've done it a couple of times. But this is very new for me, moving to another country. Well, the good side of it, I will have a good job, I will be closer to my boyfriend, but the bad part of it, I should leave everything in Indonesia, leave it behind me. Everything. I should leave my family, I should leave my best friend, I should leave my apartment, I should leave my car, even my very cute dolls, Amo, Egol, and Oni. Arrived in Jakarta, I went to my agency and talked to TV stations that I worked with, basically because I had a couple of years contract with them. But then I explained my situation that I really want to move out to Hong Kong and I already got a job offer, and surprisingly they're all saying yes, okay, well, we support you if you want to achieve that, but don't just move out right away like next month. You have to finish the contract at least 6 months. So here's the challenges. I have to finish all of my jobs, I have to clear out all of my apartments and car and everything within 6 months. Bit by bit, I started to moving out my things out of my apartments and I sent it all to my parents' house. Start with my car, my dolls, my clothes, my heels, my makeup, my rice cooker, my dispenser, everything. So I have nothing left in my apartment. During that 6 months period of time, a lot of people ask me, are you gonna move for good or only for a couple of months? And actually I didn't know the answer. I said, I don't know yet. Well, the thing is, I don't know yet. Seriously. With the modeling agency here, the first contract will be 3 months. And they're gonna renew my visa every 3 months basically. So if I want to go back to Indonesia after 3 months, the first 3 months, basically or technically yes I can. But the question was about, do I want to? Because I had a lot of things to carry with me and I don't want to go back and forth because it's just a lot of energy that I should put up with. Maybe for good, but not sure yet. 6 months passed by and there was me sitting down in my apartments, my empty apartments, and I was saying to myself, this is it. I cannot go back. I shouldn't go back because I believe in my heart that this is gonna be so worth it. This is gonna be the biggest things that I've ever done before, but I have to be brave to face the reality right now. No matter what challenges ahead, but I should keep it forward. I should keep it moving. It's a little bit too late to move back. So just carry on. Just carry on. The next day we were at the airport. I've done a lot of packing, I've done a lot of documents or paperwork for my visa. I got my visa and also I got my passport in my hand. My boyfriend was right next to me and my two best friends was with me too at the airport, waiting for me to say goodbye to them. We were sitting down in the restaurant and we enjoyed our last meal together. We kind of cute at that time, so we exchanged gifts to each other. I gave them something and then they gave me something back. It was so cute and adorable. I love you guys very much. It was so sad to say goodbye to them because I spent a lot of my time with them. They were knowing me from inside and out. From I was nothing, from I was still super ugly. Following the beauty pageant and working as a TV host, here I am right now, ready to pursue my bigger career outside of Indonesia. After crying a lot of times, a lot of tears, and a lot of hugs too with my best friends, finally we say goodbye. I said I would go back to Indonesia a couple of months from now, but please keep contact in between because I don't want to lose you guys. You guys are very important for me, and it was so sad but also excited for me because, man, me, 20-something years old at that time and ready to move out, living abroad with no experience. It was a bit crazy for me and totally super brave. Yeah, it was mind-blowing for me. And fly, and then we arrived in Hong Kong. Yeah. super excited, ready to work, ready to explore Hong Kong, even though I know a lot of challenges ahead of me. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope everyone that already live outside of Indonesia can relate to this story. If you're not relate to this story, please let me know in the comment sections down below. Also, if you guys want to know how's my life when I first moved up to Hong Kong at the first time, please comment in the comment section down below too, because I want to know, are you guys really interested in this? See you next week, and don't forget to stay at home, stay pretty, and bye Team Pretty!